Good morning, Andre. This is Lisa. Thank you so much for just taking the first step and educating yourself on digital marketing and being aware of your website and the things you need to pay attention to, essentially. So I will just dive right in. Let me know your feedback at the end. I would love to answer any questions. My main goal is to educate business owners because digital marketing companies, well, majority of them just don't educate and be fully transparent in what goes into all of this. Okay, so this is your website. I love it. It's very cute. Like I like animated things. So it's cute. People remember it. So the first thing that we pay attention to, or that you should pay attention to, is content. So content is king. So Google ranks websites higher when you have relevant, high quality, credible content. So that means photos. That means words. They want you to bring value to your customers, and so typically, on average, you should have about 1,500 words on your website. And I did a quick check. You have about 516. So I've definitely seen way worse, but you could elaborate on certain things and bring value. But you have to make sure that the content is written very well with the correct keywords. So keywords being, what are people typing into Google, trying to find your services, right? So that an example is movers, Tampa, Florida, moving company, Tampa, best movers, Tampa, Florida, those types of things. And they also include photos. So you want your photos to be saved as keywords as well. Again, you have to tell Google who your ideal clientele is. Google, if you don't tell them, then they don't know, and no one will find your site, right? So I can quickly see if this was saved as, let's see if this was saved as a keyword. So it's Parris Moving and junk removal, moving company, junk removal. So it doesn't have, yes, it has the services in your company name, but it needs to include the city, right? So people in your area are going to type in, movers, Tampa, Florida. They're not going to type, moving company, right? Because they're going to get a ton of answers. So that's my first suggestion, okay? So secondly, I just typed in, well, one second. I went to Bing. I don't want that. Movers. So we're going to type in movers, Tampa, Florida. This is a keyword, right, that you want to rank for. So the first thing you see a Google ad, or PPC ad. Every time someone clicks on it accidentally on purpose, you have to pay for it. So it can be quite costly. So, it's a good supplement, meaning like it's a good way if you want to, for a month or two, try to increase profits really quickly. It can help, but it needs to be done very well so you're not losing money. So when you scroll down, you see this Google Map pack. It's really important to be in the Google Map pack as these three businesses. A lot of consumers are lazy. They just go in here, wow, all of these people have great reviews, and they have a ton of reviews. And they'll literally just call all three of them and get a quote and see, and then it's upon convenience, right? So who can service them the best and who can service them the soonest. So to get into this section is the second thing you should pay attention to, and so that's done through citations. So citations is just your business name, address, and phone number on online directories such as Yelp and Facebook. There's thousands of directories. You just got to beat these competitors. And it says, say if they have 200 citations, I always double it. I put at least 400 on there, because you want stability, you want consistency, you want longevity, you want to solidify your spot in this section. You don't want to have a couple months in this section and then lose that spot. So you just double it, right? So that's the main component. The second component is actually reviews. You need to have, every month, reach out to your happy customers and get them to review you. It's best to have an automated system, so an automated text, an automated email, every time you complete a job with them. That's the easiest way, so you don't even think about it. And then also posting in your Google My Business page. Just you have to maintain it and keep it active. Google, you know, recognizes that, and if you don't post or do anything for your Google My Business page for months, you know, they think you're inactive. They think maybe you're not doing business anymore. So you just gotta really there's a lot of things to keep up with, but those are just some pointers for that section. So when you scroll down, this is what we call the organic section, or what naturally comes up in Google. So Two Men in a Truck, I'm sure you've heard of them. They're a huge, national corporation. So they have a ton of locations. So their back pages are ranking. So it's not their whole site that's ranking for movers, Tampa, Florida. Same thing with this huge national corporation, and their back pages are ranking. Then Yelp is a directory. So your actual number one competitor is Sam's Movers. You can see that the whole entire site is ranking for this keyword. And they are local to the area. So this is your number one competition. So I'll show you how your website is doing compared to Sam's Movers, and you'll see a very clear difference. So this is your website analytics. So the third thing you need to pay attention to is this section, referring domains and backlinks. If you really want to rank number one on Google, or at least on the first page, you have to have a good, solid foundation for referring domains and backlinks. So just think of a referring domain as a high power, high credible website linking back to your website, sharing that power with you. So they're giving you a boost essentially on Google. Not all backlinks are created equal. You don't want to use spammy ones or Chinese ones. They will actually bring your website down. So you have a good amount. But you have to look at this ratio. You want this to be as close to a 1-to-1 ratio. So the fact that it's 14 and 0, it's telling me that your backlinks aren't coming from very credible or high power websites or domains. So that's what this is telling me. So you have 6 keywords, like the organic keywords that I was talking about in the beginning, but it's bringing you 0 traffic a month. So this is something that you should definitely pay attention to. Every business owner wants traffic to their website. They want, in the hundreds, or at least 100, if not thousands, right? Because that traffic, that's going to give you leads and consistent sales. You can double, triple your business if you're doing all the right things. So I can see what organic keywords you're ranking for. So junk removal, Largo, Florida, 30 people searched that a month in Google, this exact phrase. You're in 54th place. So you're on the 6th page. So 95% of consumers don't go past the first page. So if you're not on the first page, you're not really being seen. Junk removal, Pineas, 10 people searched that a month. You're in 59th place. So you're on the 6th page. Moving services, St. Petersburg, Florida, 20 people searched that a month. You're in 89th place. So you're on the 9th page of Google. Moving company, St. Petersburg, 90 people searched that a month. You're in 92nd place. That means you are on the 10th page. Okay, so I hope you understand what that means. So you can see traffic, you're getting 0 because your rankings are too far down. Again, you need to be at least on the first, maybe second page, but again, first page, 100%, you're going to get that traffic, you're going to get calls and all of that. So I'll show you Sam's Moving. So you can clearly see a big difference, right? So they have 226 referring domains, 1,010 backlinks. They have 424 keywords. That's bringing in 343 people to their website a month. I mean, they're making a lot of money. They probably have huge profit margins. They're doing, a big business, right? Even Google puts a traffic value on it. It's $4,800. It's not super accurate, but it's just that they're getting so much traffic that they actually value it. So essentially, we go into the referring domains, and what I do is, what my company and I do is we just utilize the most powerful, most credible domains, and we put them on your website, and we add more because we want to beat them out, right? So you don't want to just be right underneath them, you want to beat them. Same thing with backlinks. We find the ones that are most credible, most powerful, most useful for you, and then we add more. So I'm oversimplifying it, but that's like the bottom line is like we have to add and add more than them, but also add higher quality backlinks and referring domains. So they have 424 keywords, and you can see, so these are the things you're missing. So moving companies, Tampa, 500 people search that a month. That's actually insane. That's very, very, very high. Tampa is I guess a very booming city for moving. So they're number 6 on Google. So they're on the first page. Sam's Movers is their branding name. Movers Tampa, 350 people search that a month. They're number 6. Movers Tampa, Florida, 100 people search that a month. They're number 3. So these are all the keywords you're missing. Tampa, Florida, or Tampa Movers, 250 people search a month. They're number 7. So you can rank for multiple services, so junk removal, trash removal, and moving services, and you can rank for multiple cities: Tampa, St. Petersburg, Pinellas. I don't know if you want to do Miami. So you can just because you're not located in that city specifically, you can still rank for the surrounding cities. So I hope this brought you a lot of value. I hope that you understand kind of what goes into everything. So if you have any questions or if you need to clarify something, please reach out to me. And also, I would love to know your feedback on all of this and really, try to meet business owners' needs in terms of educating, okay? So I hope you have a great day in Florida. I absolutely love Florida, so I'm jealous. But have a great day, Andre. Bye-bye.